Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Dyson Sphere Program. My name is Tom, and this is episode number 65. In today's episode, we are going to be looking at reforming refined. This recipe is in the oil refinery. And right now, we are heavily relying on X-ray cracking to give us oil, but that is outdated. It's time to move up to reforming refined. And that is going to help us produce sulfuric acid and titanium alloy. And guess what? Titanium alloy is used in our deuterium fuel rods. So with that said, guys, let's get started with episode 65. All right, so let's take a look at the stats panel here, and we're going to take a gander at titanium alloy. And as you can see, we're barely making enough titanium alloy, and that's making me feel a bit uncomfortable. And I'm going to take a look at sulfuric acid and refined oil. So check this out. We're barely producing refined oil and sulfuric acid, so we really got to work on automating refined oil. We got to bump this number up quite a bit. And oh my goodness, look at this. Deuterium fuel rod, 1 a minute, and we're consuming 69.9 or 62.9. Okay, so oh geez. Okay, so we need to get into reforming refine, and start producing refined oil. Because yeah, we're cutting it a little too close here. And I'm gonna actually take a look at the deuterium fuel rods and see how many we have left. Here we are, and we have none left. Oh my goodness. We are about to lose power. Oh my goodness. Oh geez. Oh no. Oh boy. Okay. All right. Calm down, relax. What are we gonna do here? Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Let's take a look at our Dyson Sphere. And we're producing 640 megawatts with the solar sails. And I think we could do better than that. I think what we should start to do is use the ray receiver. And use the ray receiver to, and I guess, replace the solar panels. Oh my goodness. Okay. I say we start placing down ray receivers. So I'm going to start here at the grid. Oh man. Okay, so I'll do something like this, and we'll just stick to the grid like this. All right. I think that looks pretty good. So we'll see how many ray receivers we can actually use without putting a strain on the solar sails. Man, well, lesson learned, guys. Use the stats panel and kind of look over your factory once in a while. Oh man. So once we put these down, we'll move into reforming refined so that we can really focus on producing refined oil, because that refined oil is going to go right into sulfuric acid, and then sulfuric acid into titanium alloy. And that titanium alloy is used in the deuterium fuel rods. Okay. And it's good that I am using the ray receivers. We have all those solar sails, and we're not putting them to good use. But we are now, guys. We are now. If we fall in a situation where we can't get the power stable, we may need to call back the charge accumulators. Let's hope it doesn't end up like that. Jeez. Okay, let's take a look at the Dyson Sphere and all right, so we're outputting 648 megawatts and we're requesting around 430 megawatts with the ray receivers. So we're looking pretty good. So I'm going to keep going with this. And this is cutting it way too close. Have any of you guys got in this situation where your factory just came so close or even just got swallowed up by production and demand of energy? Oh my goodness. I really need to start using the traffic monitors, especially when I'm heavily dependent on Deuterium fuel rods. Only got 3 more left, sadly. Uh-oh. Okay. Well, what are we looking at power? Okay, we're at 1.23 gigawatts. Holy cow. And look at the power consumption. I mean, we are floating very close. Jeez. Okay. Let's go up to the energy exchangers and maybe we can flip those around to be discharge, but I don't think they're set up in a way to do that. I mean, we are really... Oh my goodness. We discharge? Yeah, this is not set up to discharge. Because we need to get... We could come out like this. And this is just going to be temporary for now, guys. Because we need to get refined oil up. We need to get up the titanium alloy, and once we are looking really good there, we will flip this back to charge mode. But for now, we need all the power we get to get. My goodness. Okay. So how are we looking with the grid now? All right, so yeah, we have some real cushion here. And I don't know how long it's gonna last us. We're probably not generating. So I'm going to set this to remote supply just to keep these in here. And oh man, I mean this is not looking good. This is not gonna last long. Uh-oh. Okay, let's get on with the reforming refine, guys. Once we get this established, we'll be looking good. It'll take some time to rev up. All right, do we have anything in here? Nope, we do not. So I think we just do the reforming refine here, and let's take a look at the recipe. So reforming refine takes 2 refined oil and 1 hydrogen and 1 coal. The plasma refining generates 2 refined oil and 1 hydrogen. Okay, so this is kind of exactly like the setup we have over here, but modified with the coal. Okay, so what we'll do here is we'll feed the 2 refined oil and the 1 hydrogen into the reforming refine because it needs 2 refined oil and 1 hydrogen. Okay, excellent. So how am I going to do this? Well, that's a good question. We need to come out with the crude oil. So this could be the crude oil. Okay. I think we could do something like this. No, how about the crude oil comes out in the center. Okay, this is crude oil. And then we'll do 2 belts of coal. Okay, and this is coal. All right. And what we could do here is smack one of these down to get started. And so we're going to say this is reforming refine. And this is reforming refine. And this is, again, this is going to give us 3 refined oil. And okay, so what's going to happen here is we're going to pull coal from this line. And I will set the filter to be coal, and then I'll copy and paste that over. Okay. That's going to be that way. And so now we need to figure out how to get the refined oil off. And that is done by doing this. So we'll come out with the 3 refined oil. Okay. And then we'll do the same on this side. The refined oil is going to come out here, 3 of them. Like that. So this is going to be proliferated, 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 and proliferated, like this. Okay. Now we need to figure out how are we going to get the 2 refined oil in and the 1 hydrogen in. And we want to set this to production speed up, which it is. Okay. How are we looking on power? Just gonna check here real quick. We're barely hanging on, holy moly, barely hanging on. Okay. So now what we're going to do is place down another oil refinery. Like this. And we're going to say this is plasma refining. This is where we get our 2 refined oil and 1 hydrogen. Okay. And so now we're going to feed that refined oil and that 1 hydrogen into the reforming refine. Okay. So we'll come out with the 2 refined oil. We'll come out with 1 hydrogen. And then we're going to grab those. And we're going to place them back into the reforming and refine like this. Okay. And this has to be proliferated. Which is going to give this the production speed up that we're looking for. Okay. And then we need to do the same for this side. And so we'll put a spray coater here, here, and here. Oh my goodness, that power. Okay, can I snake the belt through here? No. No, I can't. So we need to adjust this. And how we can do this is I will start from here. Go to this spray coater like that. Okay, and we'll have to redo this, unfortunately. So we'll do this. And this. This will be plasma. And this will be plasma. Okay. And so the plasma needs the crude oil, right? So the crude oil is this line here. So the crude oil is going to go in. Okay. And again, we are going to dump out the refined oil, the 2 refined oil, and the 1 hydrogen. Okay. And then we're going to grab that refined oil. In that goes. And the hydrogen goes into there. We'll switch this to refined oil. Okay. So 2 refined oil pops out on this belt. It comes down to get proliferated. And then it gets picked up right here. The 2 refined oil will pick it up. Or the sorter will pick up the 2 refined oil. And in goes the refined oil into the... Yep, into here. And the 1 hydrogen that comes out pops out here. Gets proliferated and then picked up and placed into the reforming and refine. And then the 3 refined oil pops out here, gets sprayed, and into the PLS. Okay, excellent. And then we can feed this in here. Perfect. Okay. So let's mirror this on the other side. So refined oil and the 1 hydrogen out like that. Yep, that looks good. All right. Do I have everything set up here? I think I do. So let's test this out, and I am going to call in the proliferator. And I can just copy what's over here, paste, paste, copy, paste, paste, like that. And then we can place down our Tesla towers here. Like that. And boy, we're really looking for some room here. Oh no. Man, this is a tight situation. Very tight situation. Well, we're gonna have to readjust these again. I didn't think about the Tesla towers. Okay. that kind of sucks. So we can go here and then here. I mean, that's the price you pay for building closer to the poles. You run into situations like this. Okay, all right, so now we have to redo this again. So crude oil in. And crude oil in. Okay. I don't think this is connected here. Okay, there it is. Okay, good. Excellent. So the proliferator is in, and so let's redo this again. So we are going to come out, refined oil, out, hydrogen. Okay, perfect. We'll do the same thing on this side. So out with the refined oil and out with the hydrogen. And the reason why I am doing the liquids on each belt is because if I don't, these two could be mixed up on one belt and back up and not make it to these sorters, and they won't be able to grab it. So that's why I'm dedicating their own belts to the hydrogen and the refined oil. All right, and so this is set to extra production, or production speed up. Great, so let's call in the coal. Let's call in the refined oil. Or, excuse me, we want to call in the crude oil. We'll demand. And then this is going to be refined oil. And we'll set to supply. Okay. And so that's going to come through here. And are we at 100 power? We are. Okay, look at the power, guys. We're doing good. We're doing much better now. So this should all work perfectly. Okay, this should work. Okay, why isn't it working? Okay, I got the wrong sorters here. Fair enough. So we will go in like that. And I didn't look up the ratios just because, yeah, I wasn't prepared here, really. So I am just kind of guessing. Nope, that's gonna actually be refined oil. Or crude oil. Okay, that's crude oil. Okay, that's gonna go in there. That's gonna be dumped out. And as you can see, the two refined oil and the one hydrogen goes in here, as you can see. Perfect. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. That 3 refined oil come out. See? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And now we are creating refined oil in a more efficient way. X-ray cracking is really good for the mid game, but then you really need to switch into reforming refined to get that refined oil. Because right now, we don't need to automate energetic graphite and hydrogen. We're getting plenty of that from different sources. So this is excellent. This is looking really good. So now we need to expand this. And I'm going to do this, unfortunately, I'm going to do this manually, guys. So this is going to take up the whole episode here. But I think you guys will appreciate this build. And this is just going to be a very long. Ooh, we got a belt here. Got a couple belts. And the good thing is I can save this as a blueprint in the future, so when I do a next playthrough, I won't have to redo this. All right, so I'm just gonna keep focusing on one task at a time, and that is just to continue to expand the belts out. Okay. Let's keep going until we reach the very end here. I say to here. Now I know I said in the last episode we were going to be automating some hydrogen fuel rods. But as you see, things change. Unexpected things happen and you just gotta adapt. Okay, so yeah, there we are. So now we just need to wait until this is done. In the meantime, we can kind of beef up these belts. As we are demanding a lot of coal for this build. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed your weekend, and welcome to Monday, the worst day of the week. All right, almost there, guys, almost there. Excellent, excellent. All right, so now we're just gonna repeat this build. So we'll do. So if we've placed this here, this has to get proliferated. Oh my goodness, we're gonna have to use a lot of spray coaters. That's insane. So we'll go here, 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 and here. And spray coater, or belt, go through the spray coater, please. Okay. Excellent. And I think at this point, this is definitely not an efficient way to do this. I would recommend just belting over the proliferator. Okay. And then we can place down our power poles here. Okay. And so we need to now place down these guys. Okay. Actually, this is a lie. We don't need this here. This is for the outgoing. Wait a second. Because these products are going to come out and be proliferated over here. Okay. This is going to catch the hydrogen in refined oil. And then it's going to spit out the 3. It's going to come down here and through this, the proliferator. So that's why you don't need the spray coaters here. So I am going to adjust these Tesla towers here. Okay. And I'll place this guy here. This guy here. Okay, and then this is where we place down the spray coater. Because this needs to be, the refined oil and the hydrogen needs to be proliferated, but not this 3 refined oil coming out in the closer belt. That does not need it at all, because it's going to roll all the way down there. So what I will do is we'll do one here, one here, one here, and that one's off by 1 tile. And I did it again. Okay, come on, there you go. Whew. All right, and so let's snake that through. Like that. And place the splitter like this. Okay. We could just carry over the proliferator like this. It's just going to save more boxes and logistic distributors. Okay. And so we need power here. Tesla tower here and Tesla tower there. And we'll do the same here. Okay, and we can just delete that. And we can delete that. Like that. Okay. And then we can come in with the proliferator. Like that. And now we need to get the refineries over here. Okay. And the refinery is going to come here. All right, and so that's going to go down, be proliferated, and it goes in there. We're getting more refined oil. Okay. Now we just got to keep repeating this process over and over. Okay, so Tesla tower here and there. Okay. And I did it wrong again. No? Nope. Okay, so we will come over like this with the reforming refine, like that. Okay, and then Tesla towers down. And over with the spray coaters. These can actually be moved over. Like this. might be a little too close. Okay, I think that's going to work. Okay, it's not, so we need to come over one tile like that. That's one tile too far. Okay. And then our splitter there. And proliferator is going to come through and up through the spray coaters and over here. Okay. And then the Tesla tower comes over. And then reform or plasma here. And plasma there. Okay. So that's 2, 4, 6 reforming refines that we got going on here. And it's, yeah, still not enough. So yeah, we're gonna go all the way over here. So yeah, let's keep going. So Tesla tower here, in there. Reform, refine, reforming, refine up here. Like that. And spray coater down here. Here. Oh, come on. Come on. Get out of there. Okay. Here and here. I'm getting the hang of this, guys. Getting the hang of this. So, in with the proliferator. Oh, that was an accident. Okay, this looks like it's off one tile, or this is needs to be backed up a bit further. Like this. Okay. All right, and then we need to place down our Tesla tower. And then plasma and plasma. Excellent. Okay, so let's take a look at our stats here. How are we doing? Yeah, not too good, guys. We need to keep going. We got a long ways to go. All right, so Tesla tower down. Reforming, refine. Down with the spray coaters. Down with the splitter. Excellent. Okay, and then Tesla tower, plasma, and plasma. Okay. What's going on here? Oh, yeah, now it's getting its product. Okay. Wow, what a build this is. This is just nuts. All right, reforming, refine. Okay. And Tesla tower through here, or it's going to be through here. Okay. Actually, going to be over here. Okay, like that. And we could place I think this might have been placed wrong here. Yeah, it needs to go there. And one here. Okay. And then one here. And a splitter. And that's off just one. Okay, guys, I think you get the picture here. I'm going to end the episode here, and I'm going to spare you the pain of me doing this whole build here. I will complete the rest of this build off screen, and then in episode number 66, we will begin to increase sulfuric acid production and titanium alloy production, and hopefully that will generate some deuterium fuel rods. We are getting up there. We're currently at 38.2. We're consuming 40. We're looking good on the sulfuric acid. Our refined oil production is increasing, so this is a really good sign. And I think once I complete this build here, it's going to look really good. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I think it was pretty productive to try to figure out the reforming and refine here. I will save it. I'll save it as a blueprint. And yeah, feel free to use it. With that said, we'll see you guys in episode number 66. Take care and goodbye.